Ladies and gentlemen, the motion picture you are about to see is called The Sated City. My name is Michael Russell, the restaurant critic for the Oregonian. Let's begin our story this way. It's 7 o'clock on a rainy night, and this is the face of Portland, Oregon when it's hungry. Today's tale takes us inside 3 new restaurants, pushing Portland's Mexican food to new heights. Noe Garnica opened Verde Cocina with wife Anna last August on Southwest Capitol Highway. There, Garnica serves delicious Mexican food made with healthful, farm-fresh ingredients.
Today we'll be making chile relleno. We put a little oil right here, onions, little carrots, and we slice a little butternut squash for the local farm. Our food is a little different because we use a lot of more vegetables. People thinking the Mexican food is about cheese and beans and rice, but it's not true. Depending where you are.
Garnica chars the pepper on the open flame to bring out the flavors.
That's the thing we're looking for, the pepper, like that. It's like perfect. You peel, they get a little dirty, you add a little apples. Yeah, these vegetables is the basis for our food. We be stuffing the pepper, so you just stuff your little quinoa and the pepper, a little vegetables. You just add a little goat cheese. Put a little on the stove, you heat it out the oil, you'll be more faster. And then we take around 10 minutes to be ready. Right here is the garbanzo mash. We have garbanzo and white beans. A little garbanzo mash on the plate, a little vegetables in the bottom, and then you put the pepper in the top. A little sauce, you put in the over top, and buen appetito.
The Garnicas strive to use Oregon ingredients whenever possible. Meanwhile, in North Portland, Chef Oswaldo Bibiano is upping the ante for Mexican cuisine. Here he prepares camarones en pipián, shrimp simmered in pumpkin seed sauce.
So we're making our this camaron en pipián. Just chop a couple chayote. They call it summer squash. A little bit of smashed garlic on the pan. White onion. I love cooking with white onion because it's not as strong as yellow onion and the red. It's beautiful browns. I really love this type of brown because it's really very nice and sweet. I think it's very unique. Not many people work with this brown. But chayotes in there, they're already cooked. We're boiling in salt water. So now we're gonna put a pipián. It's a pumpkin seed, tomato, peanuts in there. We put a little bit of water. I put it on a epazote leaf. Almost ready. Camaron and pipián, my signature dish. Garnished with cilantro, radishes, and white onion. I really love this dish. Love it.
Over on Southeast Division Street, Nick Zakin's Mero Mole serves stews and stir-fries on fresh-made tortillas, a Mexico City specialty called guisado tacos, with taqueria prices.
I'm Nick Zakin with Mero Mole. I am going to make rajas con crema, roasted green chilies and sour cream sauce. So we start by roasting the chilies directly on the fire. You need to burn the outside peel so that you can take it off and have a better tasting dish. You just want to turn them so that you don't burn any spot too much, but you want the whole thing blackened. Then you put them somewhere to steam. The steam softens the outer part so that you can easily remove it. They'll steam for about 10 to 15 minutes and then they'll become soft enough that we can peel the outer skin off without ruining the flesh. Now that the chilies have steamed for a while, we can start to peel them. The outsides just slip right off. We also remove the seeds and the stem. The flesh is soft and cooked but not mushy. After roasting, we just need to cut them into the rajas shape, which is just julienne across. We use the same amount of raw onions as we use roasted chilies. We're going to saute the onions. Onions are one of the key ingredients to Mexican cooking. There are no items that we make that don't use onions in some way. We go through 50 to 100 pounds of onions per week. Once the onions are soft and translucent, we add a little garlic. Just want the garlic to start to smell fragrant. If it goes too long, it'll burn. Then we add the chilies. Salt. Always season along the way. Then you add the Mexican sour cream. Mexican sour cream is actually closer to what we would refer to as creme fraiche. Once everything's mixed together, then you add a little aged cheese to deepen the flavor. In this case, we use Parmesan. Once the cheese is melted and you've salted it to your liking, it's ready to be served on rice or tortillas. Rajas con crema, roasted poblano chilies, onions, garlic, and sour cream sauce.
There are 8 million food stories in the sated city. This has been one of them.